Right, sit rep. It is 1:43 and we've decided that we're going to have lunch before we start work on the old brakes. Mustard has just been to the bog and there he is now, hoving into view. Hello, Mustard. I'm happy to report that there are no issues whatsoever with the clack.
Oh dear.
That's a really awkward place to park.
It is a bit actually.
It's very awkward.
Nothing there.
Isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Something there now.
Right, okay.
Did you let me out?
Let you out. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Bollocks.
Bollocks.
And the same to you.
And the same to you.
So you join me with Captain Mustard in the co-pilot seat and we are going to navigate our way to the Milkston Road in the Dale of Roch, and we are going in search of, and I'm going to make no bones about this, luncheon. What are you going to have? Have you thought?
No, I haven't. All I've been thinking is that I reckon we should stop having takeaways. Anyway, you know,
Well, what's the alternative?
just bringing sandwiches.
Have you brought any?
No.
We could go to a shop and buy the things to make sandwiches.
Yeah, should we do that?
Could do.
I think maybe we should. Maybe up and about. As from next week, all our lunches must be homemade. Not homemade, but we cook them together.
That's interesting.
Well, I mean, Mustard and Boaty cook lunch would probably be of more interest to our viewer.
Our viewer. Our shared viewer.
We keep on doing that one.
Man in hat.
Yeah.
Oh well, man is pushing it a bit. Yeah, I suppose that would be good. I mean, I'll miss my takeaway treat.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
The trouble is you don't save a huge amount by making your own food.
You don't?
Not when takeaways like down here are that cheap.
Indeed.
Tidy gardens.
So how would it work? Are we going to cook our own lunch, or take it? So we're going to cook together, or each cook for the other, or each cook for ourselves, or?
Don't know. Like, we need to discuss this, don't we? And come up with.
And how and where are we going to cook?
Well, we have got a caravan that doesn't really get a great deal of use.
Yeah, I suppose we could get a gas bottle, couldn't we? The cooker does work, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or it will do if we have gas.
Yeah, we have gas. Yeah. That's all it needs.
We haven't got a oven.
Nope.
Still, you can cook all sorts of things on a cooker, can't you?
Yes, you can. And even that's quite adventurous for most people these days. It's just air fryer, isn't it? That's all they do.
Oh, don't get me started on air fryers.
Now, what happens if somebody comes along here now and wants to go down there? That's why you should ignore the sign.
Right.
Because if you stop there, then you won't even be able to see when the traffic lights change.
I think you would. Big green lorry.
That's a lovely old truck.
Not that old, is it?
It looks it though, doesn't it?
It does look it. I would love a Ford Cargo from the late 1980s.
Would you?
Yellow car, no return.
Yeah, just look at the litter.
That's McDonald's, isn't it? Oh look, all these people have gone through on a red.
Yeah.
Feel the shame.
Feel the shame.
Yeah, they should feel the shame.
Yeah, if we don't.
Okay, so what would be the first thing you would cook? We'll have to get a gas bottle.
That would be the...
And a fully charged battery.
Well, the battery's not a problem, except that if it's left in there, it would just discharge itself.
Yeah.
Which is what happened last time.
What about getting it properly hooked up and... Oh, if the SD1 is going, can we get the caravan properly set up?
Yeah.
Like get it level and with reasonable access to it and plug in the...
That's got reasonable access.
Plug in the external mains so that we could have a microwave.
We could have a caravan day. The thing is, if it was pulled in further up, then it's wasting space. But
just far enough so that we can get to the jacky bits at the back and make it level. That would be good, in my view.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice to get it a little bit more set up inside with, if we had the external electric hookup thing in operation, we could have a kettle in there so you can make a cup of tea.
Yes.
And we could have either a microwave or a tabletop oven.
Well, I suppose the trouble is, we've never really made it home.
No.
And I certainly haven't, because
I don't tried. I brought a tablecloth. And
yeah,
stuff.
I know. We need more than a tablecloth. I don't go.
Start.
I don't go
more
to,
than you've done.
Just give us a second. I don't go to work to go home, and so I don't really think about it too much.
You never heard of a home from home?
Yes, I have.
Oh, there you are. I'm going to go on record as really liking the look of the new Defender.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
I mean, I agree with you.
Huh?
I reckon these people should block the exit by stopping in the section there that you're not supposed to stop in. Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
it's a yellow junction box,
Yeah.
isn't it? And what is the rule with the yellow junction box?
We don't enter it unless it's clear on the other side.
Yeah, unless your exit is clear.
Yeah. It's one of those things that lots of people don't seem to understand these days.
You see,
I stopped at one of those somewhere else, and this minicab driver behind me.
did he tootle you?
He didn't tootle, but I could see him like doing this kind of thing, you know.
I think he's a nice man. Nice man or paedophile?
That's a new feature.
Yeah. Actually, maybe that's a bit specific. Nice man or wrong gun? Maybe that should be the feature.
Yeah.
And then if we decide wrong gun, that's a wrong gun.
I don't think he is.
I do. I think he's got wrong gun written all over
Yeah, but
him.
the thing is, there's a big difference between a nice man and a wrong gun, isn't there?
Well, not that big a difference.
Well, there should be.
Well, I mean,
Most people are either wrong guns or nice. Well, but I suppose.
Well, where does the line come?
Exactly.
I mean, what if you get somebody who's a lovely person in every respect, but always kicks cats? Does that make them a wrong gun or a...
What do you think?
I'm going to call an inveterate cat kicker a wrong gun. What do you think?
Oh yeah. I once was in Morrison's car park, and these two blokes in this little van drove in, and they swerved across the parking spaces to try and run over some pigeons.
Right.
And I thought that was proper wrong.
Did you take them to task?
No.
So you were basically complicit.
Well, I was on my way out, and I didn't really. Oh, there we go. You know, sometimes it's not going to be worth your while having an argument with a couple of dickheads over something that they haven't got the intelligence to understand.
You could have just swerved at them and tried to run them over.
Oh, I did that.
And if they complain, then said, well, now you know how it feels, don't you? You pair of dickheads. Dickhead, in my opinion, is one of those words that sounds better pronounced in a Scottish accent.
Oh, we've had this before, haven't we?
Have we?
Yeah. Well, what words sound more aggressive in?
I love that one.
Oh, Scottish and Cockney.
Dickhead.
The two accents. Much Scottish, a bit generic, isn't it? Glaswegian.
Hey, Glaswegian. See you, Jimmy. Where am that watermelon?
Watermelon.
Well, I could go in there, couldn't I?
Yep. Maybe. No, actually, come to think of it, I don't think you'll get in there.
I would have got in there, no problem.
You wouldn't have done. I would have. It's a bit more difficult on that side of the road though as well, isn't it? You can't park there. It's disabled.
Oh, that hasn't worked out at all well. I should have just stuck to my original plan and gone in there. I can turn left here, can't I?
Yep.
Yeah, of course I can. Nice man or wrong un?
What, out of the cabbie car there?
Yeah.
Nice man.
I agree. Nice man or wrong un?
Neither really.
What do you mean neither?
I mean,
hang on, this is a category that we haven't previously discussed.
What are you doing?
It's the gearbox.
It's the gearbox's fault. Where are you going? You can't go out the end there. Right, next trick is to back up without hitting anything, if you can manage that. Learn what a dead end is, mate.
You didn't tell me it was a dead end and there was
not-
no sign.
But you can see it though, can't you? Oh look, a multiplier. That looks like it's been on fire.
Best thing for all of them. Well, I could park here.
Oh, there.
Yeah, I should have. I'm regretting not just parking there now.
There's a skip, you can't park there.
No. No parking on a skip.
Right, okay, you know like there's a skip
I can
park
park here,
there.
look.
Yeah, you can park there. If a skip was left on double yellow lines, do you reckon it would get a ticket?
Oh, I had that. Was it you I had this argument with? I've had this argument with somebody
Was it an argument?
about no. Oh no, I think it was Rod.
Rod?
Yeah, I think it was actually on a radio show.
Rod Gilbert.
Yeah, what constitutes a vehicle? And I'm sure it was that exact question. Would a skip get a ticket?
Right.
And then we went on to, well, would a horse and cart get a ticket? And stuff like that. We can talk about that on the way home. Let's go and get some food.
Right. Where would you like to go?
And we will be back in just a moment. Hello, darlings, and we are back. And we have our lunch. And we may have a guest in the Yard of Dreams.
Honda Jazz?
Honda Jazz. Honda Civic.
Honda Civic Hybrid. Oh, what's he doing?
Nice man or wrong un?
Nice man.
Both of them.
Yeah, I think so. Nice man or wrong un?
In the Gulf.
Yeah.
Wrong un.
I knew you were going to say that.
I can spot him a mile off. We can always adapt again. So if somebody identifies somebody as a wrong un, then the other person has to be specific about their area of wrongness.
Yeah. You're doing some old lady driving again, aren't you?
Am I?
Yeah. You know when you stop, you keep both hands on the wheel.
And that's old lady driving, is it?
It is, yeah.
Lewis Hamilton does it.
Not when he stopped, he doesn't. I bet he doesn't do it in his car.
Well, I wasn't talking about on the lavatory, was I? What's he collecting for?
Palestine.
Oh, free Palestine.
Free.
Okay.
But why's he got a bloody bucket then if it's free?
Ah, well done, you.
Cuckoos. You're going this way because you're hoping to see the train, aren't you?
I'm going this way because every time we've been... Oh, a tram! Every time we've been the other way, we've got caught in a shed load of traffic and said, well, this was a mistake. I love the way the tram just comes alongside the railway and then just comes here. I still want to have a day on the trams. When I get money, that's going to be a film series. I'm going to go on every tram network in the UK.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how you drive them.
Badly.
I mean, I presume you haven't got a steering wheel. And they're electric, aren't they? So they haven't got gears. They must have some form of accelerator, mustn't they?
Yep.
I mean, like as in an accelerator, not as in an on-off switch.
You're learning.
But do you know?
Do I know whether they have one?
Yeah.
Well, they'd have to have, wouldn't they? You couldn't possibly have them just on or off.
You do on Dodgem cars.
Yeah. Well, that's a slightly different thing to a tram with lots of the
What's
public
that
on.
there? Phantom the Lounge.
It's a building.
Yeah, but what kind of building?
I don't know.
Thank you. Most informative. I'm really looking forward to your video on Rochdale. It's going to be fascinating.
It will be.
There's a building.
Look, there's another one there.
Another building, yeah.
Yeah.
Go figure. Which is your favourite of those two buses?
That one.
The electric one.
Yeah.
So you prefer an electric bus?
I don't want to keep it. You asked me which was my favourite. I mean, I could only answer that question because I don't want it.
What's your favourite bus ever? Yellow car, no return.
Yeah, so there is. My favourite. Oh, I'll tell you which one it is.
Okay.
There's one I've seen.
I like that moment of excitement in your voice there.
There's
I enjoyed that very much.
on the way to Hebden Bridge. I've seen it a few times at the weekend. There's a big, looks like a European tour bus.
Oh.
It's one with
like a Greyhound. Oh no, it's American. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
no, but it's a huge thing with twin axles at the back, and it's blue, and it looks like it's from the 70s and goes all around Europe.
Right.
That's my favourite.
That
I
does
keep
sound cool.
meaning it's cool. Do you like that car, that Mustang?
No. Well. Yeah, no.
I like it a bit.
I don't dislike it, but they all just look so generic now.
Yeah, they do.
I like that. I like those Lamborghinis at that hotel in Wales. They were super cool.
Did you put a like on them?
A like on them.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't touch them, no. 2 brand new Mercedes, the off-road Aventador or whatever it is, and the full-on 4x4,
Right.
just offloaded onto a Premier Inn car park in South Wales on Italian plates.
Yeah, that seems a bit footballerish, doesn't it?
What's his
What, the
name?
Premier Inn as well.
Somebody said it would be for a magazine shoot, something like that.
Yeah, it could be. Otherwise, it's a bit like having a really, really nice chef-made Michelin-starred meal and putting some ketchup on the top.
Would you do either of them?
No. Would you?
I'd do one of them.
Nice man or wrong 'un?
Oh,
See, it's not that easy, is it?
nice man.
Right.
I'm going nice man. What would you have said?
Well, I can't decide because it didn't really look like a wronger, but it didn't look like a particularly nice man.
He kind of had potential either way, I thought.
Right. That means he can't be either.
Well, I think, I think it's like a guilty verdict. If there's any doubt, then you have to give them the benefit of the doubt and say they're a nice man.
Moustache.
Whoa, black body, bam, bam. Whoa, black body, bam, bam.
He's in the caravan. Bam, bam.
If somebody else was playing the game when you were walking along, do you think they would say that you were a nice man or a wronger? Nice man or a wronger?
Yeah, not quite sure.
Well, you've got to pick one.
No, this is the flaw with this game. Right, because he wasn't a wronger, was he?
I don't know.
But right, what about this guy here?
Where?
Can man there?
Oh, well, he's a wronger, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he is a wronger. You fella, a wronger. He always stands there, his chin like that,
Yeah.
and with his can of beer. I reckon that'd put customers off.
But yeah,
But he's there every day, and they haven't told him to fuck off.
maybe he's actually a member of staff and he's the official greeter.
Yeah.
Good evening, madam. Hope you find everything you need.
If you,
Did you enjoy
if
your
you got
visit,
spare
sir?
change while you're at it. There isn't any reason for hanging around there, is there? Other than hoping to get a bit of spare change. Otherwise, you'd get your can of beer and you'd go and take it home.
What a nice park bench.
Nice man or wrong.
Let me have a look. Oh, nice man. Benefit of the doubt.
I see.
Over there. Nice man or wronger.
Well, he's got a dog,
Aha.
so that's a start.
I think it's the type of dog. Now, if he had a pit bull,
I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, look what you just did then.
so what are you saying?
You should have stopped and let that lady go.
What are you saying about?
Nice man.
Right, I'm saying wrongen, and I think that he's an occasional shoplifter and a wife beater.
Oh, that was the rule, wasn't it? If you're going to say wrong, and you've got to give a reason why.
Yeah.
Yeah. His dog looks happy.
Well,
I'm going to say nice man, but he's got some strange views on immigration.
well, he does look as if he has strange views about many things.
Yeah.
So if somebody had wrong views on immigration, would that make him a wrongen?
No. I said strange views anyway.
I mean, if
I didn't say whether he was pro or against.
yeah, but if you've got a lovely man, does a lot of work for charity, really nice guy, just genuinely lovely, and you're at a dinner party with him and he says, well, yeah, I think send them all back to where they came from. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Would that transfer him into a wrongen?
No. And I've known many a very nice man that do have some what you might call racist views.
Right. And you still consider them to be nice people?
Well, yeah, because it's not like kicking cats, is it?
It's on the spectrum, isn't it?
I said considered racist, not actually being racist. You know, anything that you say is considered racist these days, anyway, isn't it?
Not anything.
Well, anything. If you even use the word, that man's having a pee.
Oh, nice man or wrongen? I didn't see him.
Well, you can tell by the back of him.
Well, the fact that he's pissing in public should be a bit of a clue.
Well, he's not pissing in public, is he? He's pissing in a portaloo thing. He just doesn't close the door behind him. Maybe he's got issues with, being trapped in things.
Bollocks is a wrongen.
Alex is a wrong one.
Yeah, he's a flasher. he'll accidentally turn around before popping his little tinkle away.
All right.
I know the sort.
What, like David Williams?
Exactly. Oh yeah, he got a bit of hatred on last night's live stream, didn't he?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Wrong 'un.
Yeah, obviously. Anybody who drives a Golf that's been farted about with is a wrong 'un.
It's the blacked out windows. Yeah, anyone that tints the front windows is a wrong 'un as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I agree.
They have to be.
Yeah, by definition. Mother Teresa would be a wrong 'un if she was driving a Golf with tinted fronts.
Yeah.
Oh look, the gate shut.
Yep. So it should be.
So it should be. That's the way it should be. Yes, it jolly well should be. You twerp. Oh, and yes, so it should be. So it should be. That's the way of things. Okay, darlings. It's time for lunch. So, I will see you on the lunch video. Bye for now.